Hi, I'm Paul Capps. We're at the Bandhouse Music Store in Texarkana, Texas. And I've had a couple of people ask me about truss rod adjustments and when do you know that you need to make the adjustment and then how do you do the adjustment. This is a little Kona K2. It's in spalted maple as far as the color. These are fairly inexpensive guitars. This one retails for about $2.99. Street price on it's going to be around $2.79, and it's a little bit more because of the top. Okay, on the truss rod, when you're going to make a truss rod adjustment, you want to press down around the 12th fret, and I'm going to do it on the big E string, and I'm going to go to the 1st fret. And you want just a little relief down between the 5th and the 7th fret. When I say relief, when you put your finger down, you want to be able to feel that string move down. You don't want it to be, if the neck becomes too flat, otherwise if it's too straight or if it humps back in this direction, you'll get buzz when you play the strings. If it gets too much of a bow in it, to where you look at it and say there's like 50 thousandths of an inch, then it'll begin to raise the nut towards the bridge, and the strings will actually lift up off of the guitar. When you straighten it up, the strings become lower on the neck. And we're going to look at how to do the adjustment. This one is really not bad. You'll loosen the D string and the G string. And the tools you will need is an Allen wrench. This little set of Allen wrenches that I have here, I think I bought at Walmart for maybe $3.95. And it uses a 4mm. This set goes from an 8 to 1.5mm. And the wrench goes in. I don't know if you can see this angle. There's a little rod right under here that you'll see that the wrench will fit into. It's the end of the rod with an adjustment, and there it's in. Now with the wrench in, I'll hold the strings apart just a little bit. To tighten the truss rod and make the neck from the positions in, make it flatter, you would move the rod or move the wrench towards the smallest string. To loosen the rod and put more bow in the neck, you would move it towards the top strings. So that's loosening the rod, that's tightening the rod. Loosening towards the top strings, tightening towards the 1st string. We're going to take just a little relief off of it. Now one of the things that happens if you get it too tight and you tighten up the rod, you want to move these in about a 1/4 of a turn at the most increments, and then let the neck adjust and check and see what you need to do from that next step. We moved it about an 1/8 of a turn because I'm adding a little bit more relief into it. And I'm going to take the rod out, hold the strings pop, and the rod just pops out. Now just so that you can see it a little bit easier, I'm going to put the capo on to hold it down at the 1st fret, but you don't have to have a capo. You can hold it with your 1st finger, hold the 12th with your thumb, and then still reach these areas. But for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use this. And I'm going to get a business card. And you can use feeler gauges, but a business card will work. And what we're looking for is to be able to pass that card, and see it goes right in there, and it touches the top of the card. So we've got about 15 to 20 thousandths of an inch relief in it. And that's what you want. And you'll look at it between the 5th and the 7th fret. You can also use like a thin guitar pick and drop it in again at the 5th, and It fits it. The pick is lifting it up a little bit, but this pick is about 40 thousandths thick, and we're picking that up, and then go down to the 7th, and same thing, just a little bit of lift on it. You could put a little bit more bow in it, go up to maybe 35 thousandths of an inch, but I like it this way. We're looking at it's about 15 to 20, and there's just a little bit. Now, what happens if you get it too straight? If you get it too straight, the neck bows back this way, and when you're playing individual notes on it, they'll rattle against the frets. Some necks are designed where you can put the strings almost on top of the fret, but most guitars, you're going to have some relief in it. So that's what you do to get your relief and to adjust your truss rod. I'll tune it up a little bit. This is Paul Capps at the Band House Music Store in Texarkana, Texas. Y'all have a great week.